we are going to learn the basic functioning and structural units of this body or the animal tissues that is called the cell. This is a basic function of a living entity of our human body. So the parts of the this cell we will discuss one by one. So we will start with the here that is uh, a thick like structural membrane. Here you can see that is called the plasmic membrane. So here we think that plasma is phospholipid layer or bilayer that's outmost layer of the cell that's held in the cell's organelles and control the what enters and exits from the cells. So this is a first functional like entity in the cell. Then we enter from the Golgi complex. These are cell membranes that hold the whole things in the cell or the inside the cell. Okay, uh, this spectrum. Then there is a nucleoplasm. Like here you can see the perplex perplex viscum of the nucleoplasm. It's like gel-like structure that's all the organism or the all things that holds in the cell. And we to the okay. Now we discuss about the Golgi appretics. So this is a process and package the proteins and lipids received from the endoplasmic reticulum. So that's the work. Okay, there are two types of rough and smooth. Then we will understand the what is the rhizosome. So rhizosome is the content hydrolytic enzyme that are responsible for the breakdown of the waste materials and waste materials and damage of the organelles like जितने भी जो डैमेज वगैरह होते हैं उसके लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है देन हमारा आता है रफ एंडोप्लाज्मिक ठीक है so rough endoplasmic reticulum is that rough like layer organism that covered in rhizosome and which is responsible for the protein synthesis. So this work of the rhizosome and we will understand the centrosome. So centromes is made up of the two two centromeres that are responsible for the microtubule organized chromosome distribution and during the cell division. So this like pipeline structure responsible for the cell division. Okay, then we will understand. Yes, prox peroxisome. So constrain the enzyme that responsible for the cell detoxification, like whatever detoxification is to done in the cell, that work on that work done done by the peroxisome. They can break down the fatty acid and hydrogen peroxide. Okay, then we will understand the mitochondria. Mitochondria, the main like content convert nutrition into the usable energy. Like whatever nutrition comes from the food is converted to the like usable energy through the process of called cellular respiration. So here the cellular respiration happens by the mitochondria. Okay, then we have here so like thin or the number DNA material you can say the microfilaments. So the microfilament DNA material. So it's a dynamic helix instead of the action potential that contribute to cell structures, movements, and division. So like this like snake-like structure, like is responsible for the action proteins that contribute to cell structures and movement of the cell or divisions. Okay, then we have uh, microtubes, tubeless, so like long or hollow structure found through throughout the cytoplasm that are made of the alpha and beta tubulin that provide the structure to the cell. So एक प्रकार से हम कह सकते हैं कि it is a like in the building material the material the like building material of the cell like that here the microtubulus microtubulus is the holding material of the cell. Then we have inside the chromatin. Okay, first we understand the nuclear envelope or the nucleus, like nucleus membrane. So certain thin membrane with the openings called a nuclear porosis and separates the nucleus and genetic material from the rest of the cells. Okay, so here in the inside the nucleus is the genetic material. Okay, then we have chromatin. So chromatin is a complex or the thick, thickly walled DNA with the nucleus that can concentrate to make up an chromosis. Chromosis. So here is a like we can zoom and see this is a DNA material. Like on the all are the structure that's called the chromatin, and we have nucleus. So nucleus is a region within the nucleus responsible for the certain and assembly of the ribosome. So जो राइबोसोम होता है उसके लिए असेंबली का काम जो करता है वो न्यूक्लियस. Okay, here the small introduction about the cell or basics functional and structural unit of the human body. Or here we have microflats or instant microchondria, microtubule done, or like we said. Okay, it's done. Okay. So there is a one thing is remains smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the long tubular structure that's contribute with this continues with the rough uh, the endoplasmic reticulum does not have a ribosome and is responsible for the certain and storage of the lipids and steroid. So this is a things. Thank you for watching my videos.